sunny, it's fresh. There was a bit of a frost this morning, but the garden's beginning to wake up. So I thought I'd just share with you some of the flowers and plants that are springing up as spring approaches. Come and join me, come and see what I can find. It's getting towards the end of March and we've got sunshine. And we have sunshine in the garden even on a cloudy day with these daffodils who've established themselves at the base of the old apple tree. And sometimes this time of the year I sort of despair with this garden, but looking just around here I can see two small kales that have self-seeded and this glorious thistle that's already sprouting and coming up, which provides lovely habitat and seeds for insects and the birds in the winter. And I love their sculpturalness. I don't know whether that's a word really. The tulips have got very strong leaves. In fact, here there's one with a bud. The cabbages are growing tall, which means they're going to go to seed. So I'll have some seed to sow later on in the year, which is lovely. The walking onions are doing their thing. Some really big, strong ones. Looks like there's been an animal in here having a little nose round and maybe a munch. That's okay. One of the transplanted cowslip plants just beginning to flower. There's another one in flower. Take you to in a minute. Let's walk over that way. Oops, lift you up so you can see the sunshine. So here it is, look. Absolutely beautiful. I can smell them from here. Been loving having them in teas over the winter. When you open the jar that's got the dried flower heads in, it smells of honey. And the other jar that smells of honey is the one with the dried dandelion heads. Look at that. And of course you can eat everything on a dandelion. And what really smells beautiful in the garden at the moment are the violets. Look at these. And what's lovely about the violets obviously is you get the colour now and the scent, and the flowers are there for the bees early in the year. But then their leaves, their lush green leaves, stay green all summer. And I've just spotted this. I think it's Viper's bugloss. It starts out pink and then they turn blue, the flowers. Beautiful. I wasn't sure if it survived being transplanted. Yes, happy about that one. Lots of fennel coming up on the, I'll call it the mouse's mound, because while we were away the mice had great fun making their home here. Lots of nettles coming up too. That's going to be food for me. Well, I've already been eating them, and food for the plants. I will keep cutting them while they're young like this and put them all around the plants so they've got food. Look at the rhubarb. Yum. Be eating some of that soon, although I can see flower heads on them, which is a bit unusual this early on. The hellebores are still going strong, although their leaves look a little bit like they've been frosted. The flowers continue. And there's another one here. which has, oops, if I can get in there, slightly pink flowers. They seem to be spreading really well there. Might be worth getting a few more for that patch. More violets. Quite happy for them to spread themselves around. Oops, don't go too fast. Hedge is looking thin and still very unhedgy, but we will feed this year with nettles and compost. There are lots of daisies and some anemones. They haven't come out yet, it's not quite warm enough for them. Well, they've been out as flowers for a couple of weeks now, but they just wait early morning. Look, in this one, waiting for the sun to dry them off a little bit more, get a little bit more heat in the air. What else can I show you? Not a lot happening in the grass areas yet. The fennel that I keep cutting down every year is coming back up, and this is good to see. So this is Chinese cabbage, and it's got flowers, so we'll have seeds for putting in later in the year. They were really nice, very tasty, and we've got some leeks coming up which need harvesting before they go to seed. And I love this here. We've got the dark red of the cabbage, but these are so white, they're so pale. Beautiful. And the forsythia is coming out in its glory. So it's slowly waking up. This garden, I mean, it's not the forest garden that I hoped it would be by now, because everything is so slow to grow here, and with all the climate changes, plants are struggling to keep up with all the changes. And we're learning what is happy in this poor soil, and so it takes time. Here in the Jura in France, it takes time for a forest garden to establish. But there's lots of things to eat for both us and insects, birds. No sign of any frog spawn yet. Keep my fingers crossed, maybe we'll get some this year. And that's it, so I will see you in about a month. Hope your gardens are waking up too. Thanks for watching.